What's up, guys? Hey, James here, back at you finally, man. I don't know how long it's been. What has it been, like 3 months since my last video? Probably like in January, and we're going into April here soon. This is going to be a review video. I do still plan on doing my Humble Bundle and my Fanatical giveaway videos as well. I have just been crazy busy, guys, with the baby who's almost 1 year old, which is just crazy to think about. As well as work's been crazy busy. I've had a few projects. I had to get my car fixed. I'm in the process of getting a new water heater for the house. Trying to get the garage repainted before summer hits, because I don't want to be painting in like extreme heat. Just kind of giving you an idea where I've been. I've also been playing some games that I'm probably not going to review. Like I played through, do I have it uninstalled already? I think I do. I played Undisputed. I got 27.7 hours in this game. I think I have like, I don't know, like 60 fights or something. I don't play online or anything like that, but I just did like a career mode and played through that. I've been playing some Diablo 2, Resurrected, the Warlock. I've been playing the Warlock. That's been a lot of fun. If you're a Diablo 2 fan, definitely check the Warlock out. You do have to pay for it, which kind of sucks, but for some quality of life changes. But that's not what we're here for. We are here for Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Now, this game was talked about a ton when it came out. Got some awards at the end of the year. I can definitely see why this game was up there before the awards and received awards. Did it win? Did it win Game of the Year? Let's see. It did win the Game of the Year award. Damn. For some reason I thought some other game got it over this. Huh. I don't know why I thought something. I don't know why I thought why I missed out and got a bunch of yours. Anyways, so Game of the Year. I had this game wish listed for a while. It went on a little bit of a sale, so I picked it up. Got 67% of the achievements. After playing 50 hours in this game, probably more like 45 actual playtime. After playing through it, I can definitely see why it got Game of the Year. This game was phenomenal, guys. If you like story-driven RPGs with good dialogue, good voice acting, good music, good world, good environments, good combat. Although we'll get into the combat a little bit, but still very good combat, good bosses, good abilities, variety of weapons. Before I jump into the game here, because I do want to go over a few things before I get into the actual review, there will be a few spoilers as far as like gameplay and possibly a little bit in the story aspect, although most people have probably seen some of the story revolving around this game or have even played it. So there will be some spoilers. I'm not going to try to ruin the game by any means, but there could be a few spoilers here and there. So if you don't want any spoilers, if you want to experience the game without knowing anything about it, go ahead and back out, click back, because I am going to be discussing some things once I get this game loaded up here. Alright. Anybody who has played this game, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments, man. Yeah, right here definitely is best with the controller. I didn't even try to play with a keyboard. Okay, so once you go over, how do I get to? I don't know how to do anything. I don't know how to do anything. Wow, I can definitely see why they want you to use a controller. How do you open your inventory, man? Like, really? Okay, that was way too complicated. Definitely use a controller. So this is your party screen right here. I got up to level 69. Hey, no. But yeah, I got it to a pretty decent level. Granted, I did do quite a few of these things, like, in the world as well. Like, I explored pretty much every point of interest that I could think of and that I found. I explored any place, excuse me, in the continent map, like all the nooks and crannies in the continent map, to try to find different, like, little mini bosses to defeat. Here's a look at all of the different weapons you can get. So yeah, a ton of different weapons you can get. Now with that, there's probably so many weapons because you don't get, like, armor. Like, yeah, there's like a wardrobe for these guys that you can put on different armors. Can't even, like, the armor's like blacked out because it's so white right there. Weird. And then the skills. Yeah, I mean, you can learn a ton of different skills for each character, depending on what you want to do with your build. Monaco is a very unique character. As you can see, has a ton of different skills. Not going to go too much into his character because I don't want to spoil him. But very fun to play with. Honestly, every character I have time playing with and enjoyed all of them. The one that I probably enjoyed the least was her, with the kind of like sun and like the sun in the night, or the night cards. I don't know. I didn't really understand her. All the other characters I had quite a bit of experience with and thought they all played very well. So then you have, so you got your skills, and then you have the Pictos. And these are essentially passives. As you can see, they give you like a health or crit rating, and then they do something else on top of that, like 75% increased counter attack damage. Apply 3 burn stacks on breaking a target. Also gives you health and crit rating. These have levels, as you can see next to them, so they do level up. And I think the only way they can level up is if you find like another one of, like, if I find another second chance, they want to level up to another level or a higher level, I think. Or maybe it's where you find a higher level and then it just ups the other one. I'm not 100% sure how that works. But with the weapons you can upgrade. You have to find a specific currency to upgrade your weapons, and then you get different buffs for each level of the weapon. So I thought weapons are really cool, very well done. Weapons also give you like a defense or agility buff depending on the weapon that you use. So I thought that was very well done. And then of course you could also, like, when you level up, you get 3 stat points that you can place. You can put it in vitality, might, agility, defense, or luck. I'm not going to tell you what I did starting out. I'll let you, do what you want on your playthrough. But yeah, and then I kind of just tailored each character to what I thought they needed. I wonder, can I get out to the continent easily? Is there a flag? Yeah, there's a flag. So let me get out to the overworld really quick. Fast travel. Can't go. Oh yeah, go back to the continent. Okay. So that was like a dungeon, right? So then we're in the overworld here. So entrance to a dungeon or zone looks like that. Get the map. Map is fairly good sized, but it really gave, when the whole map was covered in the fog of war, it really gave the illusion that like you could go to all of this area. And I was like, holy shit, this place is huge. Still a very big game. I mean, I got 50 hours into it. So you got each of these spots here that you can go to and travel to via transportation and via walking. I'm not going to go too much into these because I don't want to give away kind of how you get to each location. But yeah, each of these locations will be like, I mean, it could be simple as just like a point of interest and there's like an item there for you to get. It could be as simple as, you know, this area just holds like a mini boss and you defeat him to get an item or what have you, as well as around the continent, like in these little nooks and crannies and stuff. You want to check everywhere because I'm not pointing anywhere specific. You want to check everywhere you can on the map because you can find other like little mini bosses that you can take down to earn rewards. There's like a few mini games that you can find and play. I thought the mini games were very well done. They weren't like super annoying, super tasking. I felt like in Final Fantasy, the remake, the most recent one that was released, was a little tedious. I thought like the mini games were a little overwhelming at times. In Final Fantasy, I thought they did it pretty good here, to where I don't want to spend all day doing mini games. I could just do this mini game and then go about my merry way. Trying to think of any other things I want to touch on for the. I don't think so. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and I mean, the game, like, graphics just looks crazy good. I'm playing on 1440p. I can just imagine what this would look like in 4K. There's some beautiful, beautiful environments. There's some decent graphical options through here that you can mess with. And I'm not even running stuff on like high. Like, it still looks great. So I'm gonna go ahead and back out. We'll go over to the review and get that going here. So let me quit out and we'll just have some gameplay in the back here. All right, let's get it started. Graphics, you probably already know what I'm going to say about graphics, guys. Graphics are easily 10 out of 10. I thought the environments were phenomenal. Each zone, each point of interest, each little area you go to felt unique, felt interesting, felt like it was its own space, its own zone. Where you play some RPGs and a lot of zones feel very familiar, or it's just like a reskinned zone. A lot of times you see that in older RPGs where they just reskin a zone, but you can run into that even in the modern RPGs, where they'll just kind of have a very similar zone, but it's a different zone, but it looks the same, just maybe a different color, or a few tweaks and changes here. I thought weapons looked very well done, spells looked phenomenal, enemies looked phenomenal. As you can see, this guy right here, like, I don't know, man, the models just looked really well done, really phenomenal. Yeah, graphics 10 out of 10 easy. Sound, music, another place where this game really shines, man. I found myself at camp. So when you're at that overworld, there's an option to where you can go to camp and like talk to your party members and like take care of other tasks that you need to before you continue your journey. So at like camp, you could play music that you find throughout the world by doing tasks or exploring. I want to touch on exploring really quick before I finish on music. I do encourage you to explore. This game does reward you for exploring and reward you for exploring those nooks and crannies of the zones and the maps wherever you're at. And yeah, but music, definitely 10 out of 10. Like I said, at the camp, you could play music, and I would find myself just sitting there listening to like a track from the game that I found that was, man, they were so good, man. The music is so good. Characters and story, also huge, 10 out of 10. I don't want to go into too much detail on the characters. The only thing I'm going to say is each character is unique. Like Monaco is very unique. Urso is very unique in his character and character development. Loon, same thing. The other members of the party, same. They're all unique, have their own unique backstory, their own unique struggles, their own unique purpose for this journey to complete their mission. Man, the story is so good. There's so many good twists, turns. It does such a good job of a build up to the end of the story. Like, it just builds up great. Characters and story, easily 10 out of 10. Gameplay, this is where it gets a little shaky for me. Gameplay still 9.5 out of 10 for me. Maybe a 9 out of 10. The reason I say that, when I first started this game, the first probably 3 to 4 hours, I was just frustrated. I was like, I hate this parry mechanic. I hate the dodge mechanic. Like, I just don't like this. Give me my old AR, or give me my old RPGs back, where I'm just selecting a spell and I cast it, and then the enemy goes, and then it's my turn. It's their turn, then it's my turn. But man, after I got past the first like 3 or 4 hours and I really dug in, this game was great, man. I loved countering. I loved dodging when you needed to, jumping when you needed to, doing the gradient blocks when you needed to, like casting that spell to do this, equipping different passes for different scenarios, building your character with the skills that you're unlocking. Man, it was a ton of fun. But also, in that same breath, in that same sentence, I gotta say, after about 50 to 45 hours, it gets a little repetitive after a while. It's like, okay, I've parried just about every attack that I've seen in the game. Like, what else do we got here? I'm honestly surprised that there wasn't like an option for a new game plus. I thought that was very weird. I thought that would be something they would for sure have, be a new game plus. Not that I would ever take advantage of that, but I can see other people that would want to. Gameplay, 9.5 out of 10, maybe 9 out of 10, depending on which way I'm kind of feeling that day. Bugs and cons, I didn't run into any bugs. I don't really have any cons of the game. Just a phenomenal game, man. If you can find this game on sale, pick it up for sure if you're a fan of RPGs, of great graphics, great gameplay, great music, great characters and story. If you want a 10 out of 10 game of the year quality, get this game. Easy. Replayability for me, probably gonna go back on the shelf per usual, but definitely a great game. Don't miss out on this game. If you've been thinking about getting it, definitely pick it up. I think next on the table for me is probably going to be a giveaway. So we'll probably do a Humble Bundle and Fanatical. Maybe kind of combination, or kind of see what each one of them is doing. Next game for review, that's kind of still up in the air. I thought about stepping into Red Dead Redemption 2 because I still haven't played that. I do want to play Final Fantasy X and beat that. I have the HD or remade version or whatever. There's a couple other Final Fantasy games that I want to play, so I'm not sure what I'll end up playing. Well, that's all I got for you guys. Please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good day or night wherever you're at in the world. Much love, and we will see you on the next one.